Hi, this is Wilkin from Notebook Legends, and today I'm going to show you how you can upgrade the SSD on your Chuwi Minibook X N100. Now first, let's go over the things that we need, besides of course the notebook to upgrade, a good screwdriver. I use the PH100 sized one. And then we also need an SSD, of course, to replace the one that's inside. And for that I have on hand a Samsung 980 Pro. It's a PCIe 4 SSD. This thing only supports PCIe 3 speeds, but that's no problem because these drives are backwards compatible, so they work just fine in this. So first thing we need to do is, of course, turn off the notebook. And once that's done, I actually want to add some protection, or at least I usually like to do this. You probably might be fine without it, but I wouldn't want to scratch the screen or leave imprints from the keyboard in case we press down too much on this. So I kept the original packaging that it came in, at least the screen protector and the sleeve, so that we can use it for this. So then we close it up, and then actually I also like to do this just in case. I'm not too worried about this thing. It's gonna be my travel notebook, so it will get scratched and dinged. But yeah, let's try to keep it looking nice for as long as possible. So alright, then there are 8 screws that we need to take out. These are all the same size, but I like to keep them, yeah, I like to put them back where I took them out. So what I do is I take them out and then put them close to where I took them out at least. The SSD screw is a different size, so you have to keep that separate. Alright, now that we have the notebook opened up, we can see that the SSD is located here. Be careful when poking around with a screwdriver inside of here. You wouldn't want to short anything out. So there is one screw here that you have to take out. Like I said before, it's different size from all the other screws, so keep that one apart so you don't mix it up. And then we can take out the included one. It's, yeah, I would say spring-loaded a little bit, so it will pop up. And this angle is also the angle that we will insert the new SSD. But first, we see that there is some sort of black shielding on this, so carefully take it off. I'm not 100% sure that this is required, but as I showed in my hardware overview when I opened this thing up for the first time on this channel, the SSD is quite close to the bottom cover, so you might actually short some of these things out against the bottom cover if this tape is not there. And I don't think it will have any negative effect, so what I do is I reapply it on here. It's sticky enough to be reused. I've done this a couple of times now. And then we just slot it in where we took out the old drive. And then be careful with this. It should go in quite smoothly, don't force it. And then hold it down and screw it in again. Once that's done, we basically reverse the steps to close it back up. And that's it, you're done. Your Chuwi is now upgraded with a new SSD. Now, of course, one thing that's left to do is reinstall an OS on there, Windows or Linux. But yeah, for that I will make a separate video, so I hope to see you there.